My baby has never cried like this before, y'all. I feel so bad. I'm feeling so bad. Taking him to get his shot. And I'm trying to ignore him because I have to ignore him or else he'll continue to cry like that. And I can't take it. My mount is raggedy. Now I have this mount that actually worked, but see how I ignored him and then he just started being quiet. I have Trump drivers in front of me, so they and 2 pickup trucks. So they collaborated to make sure I couldn't get by. Because that's what they do. And the more they do that type of stuff, I don't get mad at them because they're doing what they do. I feel some kind of way about the gullible people that have set the stage for them to be able to do what they do without consequences. Yeah. Like we just heard today about, I won't use her name, but who said that Emmett Till whistled at her and had him murdered by her husband and her brother without consequence, of course, because that's how it's done in a racist country that sanctions genocide like that. Yeah, she's just been living a long, private, privileged life somewhere in seclusion. So, yeah. And people are like, it sure is a shame, especially with the racial tensions right now. It would be really helpful for her to come forward publicly. And why? Number 2, why? Like, what difference will that make? Because I don't think we're just finding out in 2017 that she fabricated the story. I don't really think that we're just finding out that she fabricated the story to have another black person murdered legally. I know this stuff has to be brought to the limelight, but I need y'all to stop acting shocked, because acting shocked implies that you really thought this country was better than that. When are we gonna stop acting like we think America is better than that? Like we don't know what it was founded on from the jump, and start dealing with what it really is so that it can recover and potentially move forward in a more humane state, pun intended. But that's clearly not how we do. It takes common sense to do that, and common sense has not been the American way for a while. For a while. But I'm glad the Obamas get to take a break from it. I cannot imagine them having whoa, really? Privilege. Oh yeah, Mr. sent me a picture of well, you know, he told us a while back about Walgreens handing out those plastic bags, you know, at the register. And they told him, you know, to bring the plastic bag back next time he comes back, so they could reuse the plastic bag. And so we were like, screw them. Like, what the hell? You know, why are American stores trying to convince us now that they care about the community? You know, think about it. If they gave any fucks about not the community, the environment. Well, they don't give a fuck about that either. But the environment. If they gave a fuck about in the environment, we would have never changed from paper bags in the first place at the stores. They would have never got rid of the paper bags and replaced them with plastic if they gave a fuck about the environment. So now so then they wanted us to think they care about the environment, so they encourage you to bring the bags back when you shop so you can put your the next time in the bag. Bitch, I don't work at the store. I don't need to bag that. I don't work at the store. And not only don't I work at the store, you don't give me a bigger discount for bagging it. Okay, myself. You know, if I'm gonna work there, then you need to pay me to work there. So last night he sent me a text. I was like, Walgreens has so much nerve. They gonna charge, so that now it's forced. So as of February, allegedly, if you don't bring that plastic bag back, then they need to charge you 7 cents for every additional bag that you use for your shit that you bought, that you spent your money at their store. Like, I know enablers of fuckery, aka America doesn't have the will to boycott a place like Walgreens, because they definitely have a monopoly. They got everybody pigeonholed. I say everybody should go in there and buy a bunch of shit like you buy in Walgreens when you went in there for one thing and you end up getting like 12 and spending like 40 damn dollars. But once you go in there and get all your shit, I say get all your shit and make them come from behind the counter and help you carry your shit to the car. And if they won't do it, okay, then get your shit off the counter after you pay for it, and just keep dropping that shit all over the floor every time you like every few steps. Keep dropping your shit on the floor on the way out the door. That's what I think y'all should do. See if they keep charging you 7 cents for every damn plastic bag. Y'all don't care about the environment. Walgreens, Trump America, you don't care. Stop perpetrating. See how he stopped crying? But he's never been a crier. He never even meows, so that concerns me. And we hadn't brought him to get his shot this month because we took him to all those hospitals, and he finally got I didn't even tell y'all about that. I'll dedicate that to its own video, because pet owners, and not just pet owners, people concerned with the health of any living being in this country for which there are services. So pet health, animal health, human health. I got a lot of venting to do. Not that I think it'll accomplish anything, but I want to get it off my chest. I want to get off my chest before I leave this world. I want it out there. I want it out there I want it out. I want it in the universe in case there's ever someone who is strong enough to do anything about it. If President Obama couldn't do it, I don't know who can. But if there's someone out there, or even someone being born now that might eventually, an indigo child that might get a hold of my expressions and actually contain the power to influence masses of people to do anything about it. Who knows? It could happen. Whoa, I'm sorry, son. My car's so loud. Hoopty status. I don't know if it's a muffler or a muffler pipe or something, but he ordered what he needed to fix this. As a tomboy, it took me a while to get it. Like, why do chicks be googly-eyed over a handyman type dude? I know why. It doesn't stop, well, for a female like me. I'm literally the opposite of typical. I'm not just atypical, I'm the opposite of typical in every way. And in every category that I send my fit in, I'm still in a unicorn category of that category. Pure divergent bitch. But anyway, as a tomboy, well, I guess I can't say that if I don't fit in if you can't squish me in the box, I guess I can't say as a tomboy. But anyway, or even as a female. But I never used to get how, like, what's the big deal? But it's not just them. In my case, it's not just a man who is able to do those things, but a man who is able to do those things, who knows what love is. And so as he does those things for someone he loves, you can see, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. If he doesn't get better soon, I might let them give him the prednisone. Don't want to do that, but I might let them give it to him. I've been thinking about doing my Grown Talk sessions live. What do you think? If I do them on Facebook under my character name and keep them private or unlisted, is that an option on Facebook Live? I could just keep them private or unlisted? Well, it doesn't matter. Nobody knows who I am. So if I do my Grown Talk sessions on Facebook Live, celebrity or popular unicorns who want to participate can participate without being overly concerned about all the random people that might be there with us. Honey, I'm so sorry. I hope he's not suffering. I just don't want to keep feeding him wet food, because I don't want him yelling like that all day for food. And I also don't want it to disrupt his digestive system. I want his digestive system to be okay. And I don't know what to do, because the only way I could get him to eat his food that helps with his digestive system, he needs a very healthy poop. And the food that helps him with that, he's not eating as readily as I would like, because he's crying for his wet food. So I'm not sure what's going on. I know he's old. And I'm also dreading the concept when the, okay, let me take it. Okay, baby. I'm also dreading the concept of when the time comes of actually giving the okay to put him to sleep. Like I just want him, when the time comes, I just want him to pass happy and comfortably and knowing that he is loved. You are loved. I promise you are. I hope he's not suffering. And then I low-key don't want them to know that he's been to another doctor to get a biopsy. I was concerned because I felt a big old scab, but, you know, just like Mr. said, they did have to go into different angles to make sure they had a good sample. But I'm not even sure that they did. I'll detail that a little bit later, but let me go get him comfortable and fed and clean up his area. Make sure it's clean. I know, I love you. Mommy loves you.